Howdy, y'all. I'm Carpo's brother Hat. I'll be hosting the show today. I got something I wanted to share with y'all about positivity, positive thinking. It's something that's really changed my life, and I know that it's changed a lot of other people's, but it's kind of an underrated situation. We're talking about real positivity here. You know, you can think things are positive day to day, or once in a while think, oh, that's not so bad, but to actually incorporate it into your day to day living takes a long time and a lot of effort. And I gotta say, when I was younger, I maybe didn't put forth as much effort as I should have. And according to that, I got back what I put out. But I've been a pretty good person, more or less. I'm the kind of person who, when there's an argument going on, I like to kind of step in and have my say. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's best to just step out of those things and just leave it be and keep yourself out. Because you're going to get yourself in trouble. And you're going to get yourself harassed by your family and friends, and it just ain't worth it. And I gotta say that ever since I stopped feeding the dragon, so to speak, I've just had so many revelations in my life and so many changes in the way that I think. It's not one of those things where you think positive and then you have to keep trying to think positive. It's kind of like learning to ride a bicycle or anything else. It just comes and comes and comes, and eventually you don't even have to try anymore. I've put so much effort into thinking positive in the last couple of years because I realized that I had some serious pain, back pain, and I was laid out, man, for about a year, and I just crying and hating it. Sciatic nerve damage down through my leg and everything, and I was just like, thought somebody was out there. I learned how to think positive because of it, and it's not always easy to think positive when you're in a bad situation, and especially when you're in a lot of pain. And I gotta say that anybody out there who's had extreme pain knows that thinking positive is the last thing on your mind when you're fucked up and laid out on the bed and crying. But that was one of those things that really changed my mind, my composure, and my situation in life. Ever since then, it's always been better. It's something to compare it to. And it's really given me the realization that, getting hurt and having pain and bad things happen to you is a very humbling experience, and it changes you for the better always. And that's why the people that dwell on all the bad things that's happened to them in the past, that just ain't a good thing to do. You just can't be dwelling on them bad thingies. Now look, I reckon if y'all just realize that the best thing you can do for yourself is just every time you get into a bad situation or something bad happens to you or somebody bad does something bad to you, I know it can be tough when it happens a lot, but if it happens to you, sit back and say, okay, why did this happen? What can I learn from it? And then just let it go. And the weirdest thing is that over the last few months, I haven't had any pit in my stomach feelings where you're all like, oh god damn, I'm all pissed off. It just, that kind of stuff. Just, it's infuriating, and I just don't get that anymore. I can still get aggressive in my voice, but I don't really feel the aggression. And I gotta say, on another note, that's kind of been an issue too, because I start wondering, okay, so how passive is too passive, and how acceptant is too acceptant, to the point where you're just like, well, oh, I don't care. You're just sitting there on fire, burning like a tire, and you're just like, oh well, that's life. Well, I think humans have common sense, but don't worry about things you can't do anything about, and you'll learn that positivity will totally change your entire life. Like, they say stress is the #1 killer, so why don't we just fight stress by not stressing? And so how do we not stress? Well, we don't stress by not worrying about stupid things. Then our stomachs feel better, then we're hungry, we have a better appetite. I quit smoking on the New Year. It's been like a little over 3 weeks, and since I've been eating better, I haven't been craving for cigarettes. Something just made no scare the hell out of me. Anyway, Stay positive in your mind and stay peaceful in your actions, and life will speak for itself. Peace and love to all of y'all. Hat out.